Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Jett. Today I'm bringing you a little tour of a build of an entrance that I'm working on with one of our members of the channel. So this is not my farm, I'm in another farm and I'm so excited to be here because I think this turned out pretty good. And I just kind of want to showcase it. So we're entering. So if you arrive on this farm, this is how you come in, right? You come in, you're in this camera mode, and we're gonna tour this a little bit like this, right? So the first thing that we want to do, we want to start slowly walking out of here, and you don't know what's going on, right? And one of the first things that I really wanted is to have something in the background over here, right? I wanted something that was that kind of just calls you as soon as you really want to know, wait a minute, like you're stepping away and you want to like, what's going on back there? I love the windmills, I love the barn, just the way it's sticking out from the back. I really love that. Now if you're here and you made it, no, a lot of people, what they do is turn the camera, and if you turn the camera, then we get this beautiful walkway entrance that we're gonna go over how we created and all of that. Of course, I created this in another member's farm, right? I went over there, but I was on my Steam Deck, so I could not record the process. Now I came over here, I did a little more tweaks, right? I just added that windmill in the very back on the end because I really wanted this view, and I wanted to see that windmill in the very back just to add another thing to your eyes, to the point of view. Okay, so let's go this way, because one of the things that I love about this walkway that we created here is just the effect of the windmills and the farm. Look at those mountains in the background. Looks absolutely beautiful. Now, as you can see on the walkway, right, I did use a couple things to make this happen, to make it feel secluded. One of the things is I used the tall hedges in the back. Then we got the tree, and then we got flowers. We got now the cherry tree to give it that little cherry blossom feel with the petals, right? And then we alternate. Now the alternate is really good, so we alternated it on that. And then basically what I mean by alternate, and we're gonna do it in the bigger camera, but first of all, I kind of want to finish. I'm too excited. I really like, and look how the lights turn on. Oh my gosh, this game. It just gets me too excited. I just want to create and come up with stuff, but look at this. I really like the way this came out. And as we turn the camera, I added all this extra farming area here. So I just didn't came in just to kind of help out, but Leanne let me kind of take over a little bit and kind of organize and make things a little bit easier, right? I created this other walkway over here that leads towards the home as well. So we kind of, everything goes together. So we walk this way too. And when we come this way, then we lead towards the animal area. So my idea was a one straight shot for right now, keep it simple so we can easy access to, she can do all the farming, all the gardening that she needs to do. But and then when you come over here, then we got all the animals. I created extra spaces for the future animal that she's going to be added on. And then this can be expanded in the future. We're keeping it small, we're keeping it minimal, but it's just simple, right? It's simple. But we got another barn over there. We got this barn over here. And again, we started working on a little of the fish field that I did took inspiration from my very own fish fields. Then it was kind of more to make a little farming area, right? So I kind of did the same thing as you can see over here. Now let's walk over here before I change the camera and we go to the tall one, so we can kind of break down and you can see it. So if you want to imitate this, you want to add it to your place, maybe you want to create an entryway to your farm, you can take this inspiration, you can duplicate it, and you can change it and add it and make it your own, right? Because that's what's important. The important part is the inspiration that you're gonna grab. All right, so when we come this way as well, we come over here and we go up here. And basically, I added the two windmill in the back. We added the beautiful barn. We added a few decorations, just simple. Just keep it nice. No overdoing it right now. Just enough that makes sense why this is up here, that it leads us to this back farms over here. Now, we do have a lot of land left on this side and on this side, and I'm excited how this is going to evolve. I just finished creating that little field over here that is secluded. All right, so now that we kind of took a glance, right? We do take a glance on the little first person mode. Well, before we finish that, let's go this way real quick. That way you can see the fields this way. Look at this. I love this. I love this. I love that you can see the barn sticking through the trees. That was part of what the look and feel. I want to be able to see these barns into we get better buildings, right? Into we get the other buildings. When we come over here as well, let's go ahead and run this way. On this side, as you can see, I added again more little farm. They're also separated, but then on this I added sand. I think this looks really good with the sand and the separation, and just gives you that little contrast and different tones. I'm really enjoying this. I am. I'm even gonna take some of this inspiration and add it to my own farm that we created here. Okay, all right. So now to showcase exactly how it's done, and so you can kind of follow it, right? So let's get in the high camera mode, right? So we're gonna walk over here. So as you can see, basically what I did, I staggered the trees, right? So we go cherry and pick whatever tree you want, and you don't have to go with the cherry trees. If you want the apple trees that is red with green, just pick and choose the colors that you want. I decided to go with the cherry because it kind of stands out a lot. It gives you that little elegance look. But what I did is, as you can see, we go cherry, we go lime, and then in the same sequence we go and then we put flower boxes, right? And then in there, in between, I'm going to put a bench. And the bench, I put mud underneath it just to make it stand out just a little bit. And then again, we go again. Now we go like this, right? And that's the sequence for all the flower boxes. Now the trees, they kind of changed because we start going like this, and then we go like this, and then again like that. So right, basically in the middle of the cherry tree, what you want is you want one on the one side, nothing in the middle, and one over here. In the middle is going to go flower or whatever else you want. And in the future, when we get the better flower bushes, then you can actually in between those three take that out if you're still working in the same farm, right? So, and basically that's the sequence. So we're going to walk it slow, take those screenshots, pause it, look at it, so you can make sure that you like what you see. Now, right now, the walkway is also the simple pathing walkway. Now, you can change this walkway right now for something a little more fancy if you want it. Right now, we're using this one. She doesn't have many diamonds, so I didn't want to use all her diamonds because it's expensive to do the other walkway, so we kept it here. But basically, to get this pattern, I did a double walkway. So we can get this, so I can get kind of the width, and I can get everything centered the way it's working on this map, as you can see right here. Now, something else that I did that I really wanted to happen, and it came out really good, is using the tall hedges right over here. So as you can see, we are using the tall hedges. Let me get a little on the medium side. That way, it kind of, the idea is that I wanted to cover, when you go over here, I didn't want to see too much of the farm, of the bottom side, right? We can see a little bit from the top, and that's fine because right now you see that little golden look, you know, because whatever you're planting is going to look really nice from the top. But I really wanted to cover that because I wanted this walkway to feel kind of private, right? Like a little more intimate, let's just put it that way. Then what I did, I added pines. I love the pines in this game, and I really like to use them as a little separation. So I did 2 rows of pine. You can only do 1. You don't have to do 2. I did 2 just because I have the space and I wanted to make things kind of even. So it kind of worked out that I could do 2. But if I was a little bit of less space over here to make this work out perfectly, because I was going to have just an empty row here or under there. Now, when we expand, or when she expands there, I didn't want this rows of pines to be at the end. So what I decided is just to keep it 2 in between here. So we added it here, and I did the same thing over here. And this area, I kind of enclosed this little area over here for her farming. I kind of enclosed it with a row of pines. Now, something else that I like is the placement where I put in the barn. I really wanted to see that from the distance, right? In different shapes and form. Now, the other thing that we did is alternating. This is very important. We alternate between brick and hedges. So basically, I put the brick in front of every single cherry tree, and then the red is gonna be the hedges. So that way it's just kind of separated. And then I kept that going all around over here. So I kept the same idea. So what I did, I put the brick in front of the pine, and I just kept the hedges, the rest all around it. And I think that just keeps it all harmony, right? It just looks really good. Now, I didn't finish. We haven't done anything on this other side. And you know, And I want Leanne to do as much as she wants to. She needs a little help. I came in, we did something wonderful, and I think that she can keep spreading and keep adding more into this build. But I kind of decorated it around it just a little bit, just to give a little something, since this is kind of like the entrance when her friends come over here. When you guys, you know, part of the familia, if you see her, if you friend with Leanne, you come over here, you know, you got something nice to see and to walk on. The other thing that I added over here temporarily is the little signing book, because since we arrived, you know, you can come over here and sign it. It kind of looks good, and it also looks like you're keeping your inventory maybe of stuff that's being reported. I don't know, it just, I liked it there. I liked it there. Okay, so let's push back a little bit. So one of my other things that I just added before I just kind of started filming it is that little windmill back there, just right down there. I really like that. That is elevated on a higher platform, so it look higher, so we can see it up top of the tree. And part of the idea that I wanted when the blades, the wings, I don't know what you call that in a windmill. I wanted to I don't want it to be so higher in the tree, but I don't want it to be lower, and it came out perfect. I was so happy because I really wanted to see it, but it was almost touching the trees, so it kind of worked out. And you can see as it's spinning around, it's working out perfectly. It's just working out perfectly. And as you can see, we added this little farming over here, just simple enough. Over here, I'm gonna keep the same sequence, and if Leanne, you're watching this, feel free just to do it. You know, it's been exciting to come in and to help out members, right? To help members, and I like when they say, "Hey, do whatever you want," and it's like so fun because I love being creative, right? And experimenting, and being careful, but you know, it's fun. So okay, so as you can see, it's very simple. You know, this is all that we've done, but look at this. Look at this. I really like this feel. I just really like the way it feels. And over here, once again, we just got the little cow area that we just added, a little decoration over there, a lot of work, a lot of room to improvement, you know, but what the main thing that is officially done that I really wanted to create was this entrance, you know, and I wanted to showcase it because I keep talking it on stream and I don't have a video, and a lot of you really wanted it to see it. Look at that. Look at that. It just looks great. It just looks great. I just like the way it looks with the backdrop and everything. All right, let's go into photo mode real quick. Because, you know, I think we've done a really, really great job here. Now, I wish it wasn't raining. Because, you know. Let me see. Take picture. It's with the X. Okay. Oops. Photo mode. Let's hide. And let's go over here. I really like how this frame out. This frame out really well. Really well. So let's take this picture right here. Let's back it up just a tad. Let's make it right there. Now, I wish it wasn't raining so we can have a better picture of this, but I think this came out really good. I hope that you guys really like this. I hope this gives you inspiration that farm together is you can build, you can decorate in a whole different way, and it doesn't have to be farming. Yes, we need the farming land. We need the big squares, right? We need all of that. We need to make money so we can make diamonds. But you can still be creative in specific area and create beautiful and amazing things with beautiful designs. Oh, yeah, and probably one more thing that we have in showcase is the map. So this is, a lot of people love how maps looks, right? So this is what the map is looking. You know, I think it looks really great. As you can see, we have, I like the middle almost looks like a railroad track already. And that's coming in the future because of the roadmap that they just dropped. But look at this. Look at that. Very simple. Nice and easy. It's still designed for easy access for the tractor that I think is important. I do believe on that is important. But besides that, that's it. That's all I have for you guys. I hope this little build entrance inspire you to really start creating amazing things in this beautiful game that we call Farm Together. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, guys. See you later. Bye.